Rose died in 2016 when a van passed through a gap in the barriers on the A19 in North Yorkshire and crashed into her car.
The gap near Osmotherley had been recommended for closure 3 years before Mrs Rose was killed. Now, after a campaign by her family, work has finally started. Julia Barthram reports.
A gap in the central reservation left to allow vehicles to turn across this busy dual carriageway. A gap which allowed a driver who'd blacked out in his van to drift onto the wrong side of the road, narrowly missing the lorry filming this, and then veer into the path of 83-year-old Sonia Rose following behind.
The most haunting thing is that it was recommended to be closed in 2013, and that if that had been done, she'd still be alive. So, and it also makes me angry. But I try to put it into a positive way and tell people that if they do stand together and they can actually make changes. So we've proved that with our petition, and thank you so much to everybody that signed it.
In their mother's memory, Sonia Rose's family have campaigned for 2 years and, with the support of more than 3,000 people signing their petition, work has now begun to close this gap. The work will take place overnight for the next 3 weeks. From early April, this gap where Sonia Rose was killed will be closed permanently. But a study by Highways England has found that on the stretch of A19 through North Yorkshire, there are more than 50 other gaps which could be closed or require work to make them safer.
There are 3 times as many gaps on this stretch as in a typical dual carriageway, so there's lots of gaps do need closing. 17 will close over time, another 39 will have remediation work on them. These things take longer than you might wish, but nevertheless it's great to see the works commencing, and it's the first gap of many that will be closed.
Highways England says the safety of drivers on the A19 is of the highest importance to us, and we continually look at any safety improvements we can make. We have started to design some further improvements which could be put in place when future funds become available.
As a family, we're really, really pleased that it's starting. I think that the fact that nobody else can get killed there is something that gives us a lot of ease in our hearts. I still miss her every day.
But even as work begins to close this gap, the campaign continues to make the A19 safer all the way from North Yorkshire to the Tyne. Julia Barthram, ITV News.